Oh, we wrestling, we taking it back. Yes, this is episode 22. That's right. Flash in the Pan, episode 22. You know what we have? Well, how you do? You know how we do. We got music today. Man 95 featuring Ralph Bryant. Man 95 featuring Ralph Bryant. So Blue. The track So Blue. Relax.
It's the ill rhyme scribbler. Verses touch your soul, I'm the minister. This shit ain't for no freshman like the Simon word to Christopher. Push a man, audio hearing for the listener. I'm too hot. Boiled up the water at my Christian and pushing my pen again like a pulley. I got a pist again. Lyrical ammunition. I'm speed low in the clip for them. This is a birth of a nation. Call me Rap Turner. We killed them niggas in they sleep while the candles burning. Feeling magic. Y'all niggas ain't had sick as the kid. They gotta have them blue as a sad crib. Been feeling like it's over since champagne and cake to your session. I know y'all love celebrating that mediocre. And I'm thinking international cheese. Blue bills like my balls when she tease it and leave. I'm only here for the listeners' needs. Marshawn voice built to destroy these beats. I got no choice. And I don't know about you. I'm feeling like the second coming to home. I'm so blue.
It's on they best shit, Grammy nominated shit, my coaster. Play a dark game with your poster. No, sir. Play a dark game with your face when I'm close up. Just for faking like you post up. I got the sickest team and with thickest thieves. Presidential green, me know all your little trees. Max screamed and seen some mean ass ways. Rap scenes just seem like high class slaves. Looking for the balance in the bullshit. Like smoking a chalice in the pulpit. Oh Lord, I told him, yeah, I ain't with that fair weather shit. That's why a lot of cats are still got it vendetta with. It get a little crazy when you live in Connecticut. Son, I'm trying to do for us what the Ricans wanted for fun. Bring that motherfucking Grammy back. These rap niggas sweet work till they fanny pack. And I don't know about you. You be crying about your radio play. That ain't blue. I see him in the easily molded. Execute the leader, leave his followers scolded. Putting all these motherfuckers on notice. I'ma show the opposition what code is. Heads roll, bodies get mutilated. All in the name of hip hop and who truly hate it. Nothing out the norm for a nigga that's blue. They little ass couldn't walk a fucking foot in my shoe.
Until you're home.
Episode 22. Today we talk about the other brand, New Japan, MLW, Ring of Honor, and Impact. Dre, are you ready for today's episode? Please be ready. Please have a response to me. Yes. No? This is, come on now. We even went backwards. You literally going back in time and you still didn't get it right. Thumbs up? No. Are you good? Say hello to the people. This is ridiculous. Y'all see this, right, people? He don't even want to talk to y'all.
Yo, my bad. All right.
Relax.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Turn my mic up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me. Come on, Black Queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
Number 5.
Gold Dust. All right, Gold Dust. All right, Todd. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going to wrestling God. You're just gonna have to be mad. That's just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
Whatever. I'm giving you a hornswoggle. You get a goddamn spirit squad. You're nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers who, as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what? What is your favorite finish move? Favorite? It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this God damn it. He's on 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you put me on. Yeah, I was about to say this. Hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I will play the Street Fighter.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass. But
alright, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
You know what I mean? It's like,
you gotta have some good and bad in there to me. And even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
It goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
Wow. Dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
WRASSLIN podcast episode 22. That's right. You're seeing it right. It's episode 22. We skipped the episode. We went back to only make it right. It's the other brand. We're here to talk about all these superstars are leaving WWE. But there's other brands that can use them. We have New Japan, MLW, Ring of Honor, and Impact. Not gonna lie, Dre. My first brand pick is Impact. I want most of these superstars to go to Impact. People know Kevin Owens is in my top 5, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Kevin Steen, I'm sorry, should go to Impact Wrestling. This is their chance to be the man of basically a brand that's being rebuilt in a sense. Impact is in a perfect situation if you grab like 3 to 4. You don't even have to OD on it. Like 3 to 4 of the WWE release, like Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and if it happens, I'm not even gonna lie, Johnny Gargano. That would be fire. Kevin Steen, you're instantly the top dog. Let's be real. And then to put him in the mix with the people from New Japan over there, Jay White. You see Kevin Steen and Jay White in the same ring? Even Johnny Gargano and Jay White in the same ring. Take my money.
I wouldn't be mad with Impact. But man, you came right out the gun with it, dog. Like,
I believe it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Out of all the brands, bro, and like where they at, I feel like this is Impact time to low key be looked at this point, because Impact is in that forbidden door. Like, you already have help. Kevin Steen, and y'all know I'm a Kevin Steen fan. to still give him that big pop, he can show up on AEW to get them fans like, yo, Kevin Steen's back. Wait, and he's part of Impact roster? Like he could show up on AEW, but the main point he's going to be is at Impact. Like he's going to, like we all know, he's going to get a reaction when he shows up. He still can work with the elite and all of them, but I'd rather Kevin Steen be in a pool where he's top tier, and that's personally. But not even being biased, that makes sense. And then sign Braun. Like, Braun's not, to me, the best ever, but, bro, he got eyes. He got enough fan base from WWE where you bring in eyes to Impact. All right? Now you at a point where, okay, you're getting fans where, no more Impact on Twitch. No. We need a television. We need somewhere to find y'all. I still don't know where access is. Shout out to Joe.
Man, I would like to see Ring of Honor, just like Ring of Honor.
Oh, that's a
when you look at WWE, it's Ring of Honor. But the jacked up thing about Ring of Honor, and this is what I really want Ring of Honor to like just step up your whole business model, like everything, bro. Like
that's the only reason why I didn't pick them. Yeah.
From the ground up, like there's too many platforms right now that y'all could be having access to. This is free game.
And why are they not working with AEW?
This is free game. Like I'm not even talking about working with them. I'm talking about where do you go to watch Ring of Honor at? There's no. I can't just turn on the TV and Ring of Honor be there. And you can't. To be fair, you can't really do that for Impact no more, but you could. You know what I'm saying? What up? That's my older brother James, man. What up, bro? But Ring of Honor, James, it's an independent promotion. It's one of the smaller wrestling leagues out there, but it's like where a lot of the people you see who are the big stars in WWE now, they're the world champions for a long time now.
The only reason why I bring them in the reason with AEW because, like I said, AEW is opening that forbidden door. AEW, like where they at, they can give these other promotions shine though. This like the Briscoe Bros need to pop up on AEW.
I was thinking that at first too, and yeah, I would like that. But like, man, if they were able to snag a couple of wrestlers, and right now too, like again with the like when I was saying with like they're not taking advantage, like when you look at the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox that just came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got all those little apps on there, Peacock being one of them, that WWE ended up partnering with. Man, there's still a Crackle on there. There's still like all these other little you see those little BS little video apps that they got. There's like a ton of them and they're for free because they're up and coming. Why not hurry up and like plant your feet up in there right now before they blow up? Get a channel on there, you know? It can't cost that much. Or look into getting investors, something, man. Because like the difference between Ring of Honor and Impact is like, and it's sad because like while Impact does have way more better finance, been on television and the exposure, you have pay-per-views and all that stuff going on and whatnot. It's had somewhat success at times, but you never hear anyone saying that's a Impact guy that came to WWE. Everybody always looks at the old WWE people that go over there as like, all right, you're just coming over here and like, pulling the talent. You know what I'm saying? Like their homegrown talent always had to job. AJ Styles had to job to RVD immediately. Like, and every time someone came in, it would be the same thing. Like whenever, and that's the point. I kind of feel too like with the whole Roman Reigns Kenny Omega thing is that like with Kenny Omega, like, all right, it doesn't mean as much to me. It don't mean as much because you know how hard it is to get those opportunities in WWE. You know what I'm saying? You know, you see how many people don't even make it to WWE. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and you see what happens when these people from WWE leave. Jon Moxley was PWI last year. He was arguably the weakest one in the Shield. As soon as he go, he's heavyweight contender. Cody goes from mid-card to heavyweight contender. Like whenever a WWE person goes, yeah, And
WWE
it's
should.
like if they could just snag back some of their talent, because like the difference with them is like the roles are reversed with AEW and WWE that they were with WWE and WCW. WCW, and I hate because we're supposed to not go on to them, but just real quick, like WCW was the older talent. They had all the legends. WWE had all the younger talent. Now they're the one with all the older legends that people seen 1,000 times and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And AEW got the young people, so it's just fresh. So it's like a whole different dynamic. But like if Ring of Honor was able to get like the right deal to be able to get more exposure and really just do more publicity. Like right now, I didn't know until I just looked on the site and looked down the roster. They got a good roster. Like, man, like why don't they have a freaking channel? You know, like why aren't they on Twitch or something? Like, I don't know. It's just hard to keep up with them. You know what I'm saying? Because
No, that's for I really can't tell you much about Ring of Honor, and I support Ring of Honor.
But you know who I see all the time on YouTube? Danhausen.
Girl.
That dude constantly pops up on my YouTube. I don't know if it's like an algorithm thing and they're just like, oh, you like wrestling or whatever it is, but that dude is on my YouTube daily. This dude's posting stuff, and he's doing numbers on YouTube, just like any of these wrestlers could be doing that. If Ring of Honor were able to get like a Kevin Owens back, a Generico, even though they're definitely going to AEW, you know, if they could just get a couple big names, like, man, I would love to see them like take that next step. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They can rebuild Impact, make Impact great. Well, make Impact feel like TNA again. Because Impact was never great. Sorry. The brand Impact, the brand Impact.
Impact is actually slept on crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna front.
Now that's why I'm hyping it. That's exactly why. That is exactly you. Now
their
you understand my
division
point.
is solid. Their women's division is
exactly.
solid.
This is why I'm saying Impact. If anybody needs to grab like 3 WWE superstars, I'm not even saying a lot. I'm saying like grab like 3 or 4. Like you're like just to bring them extra eyes. Like let's not like act like whoever leaves WWE don't have fans that's wondering where you going. That question is out there when you leave WWE. So you going to Impact helps, and they got people over there. Like I used to be, I'm giving them so much support because on this pod you could go back. I admit it, I was trashing them. Yes, where can you find Impact? That was a thing on this show. But I am saying support them. Put them on TV. Their roster, like you said, is low key fire. The new up and comers, the people from New Japan they had. I'm telling you, you add them 4 to 5 WWE mix guys. Impact, they got something going on.
I ain't gonna lie. Something Impact did do, and dang, now that I think about it, NWA did it probably first, but they're both different. But the YouTube and the Twitch, you know, like that's so genius because while we would love to see them on TV, and yeah, that gives them way more exposure. Well, I ain't gonna say way more because for one, people are moving away from television like that. Like people on the computer, yeah, people on the computer more than they on the television to keep it real. So like as long as like they pay off their recording studio or there's the little arena that they're gonna record in, kind of like Full Sail and the Universal and everything for Impact and NXT or whatnot. And then instead of paying all that money for like the little network deals and everything, they're practically paying nothing to go on YouTube and then monetize their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Twitch. You know, so like, and you see like the people though that are really like staying relevant though. Like shout out to the Good Brothers, because man, as much as like people, I'll see people trash on them all the time, like for like being like the weakling. Yo, for as much as people trash on them for that, like they keep themselves out there, man. Like They do the little the Sex Ferguson and all that little wild bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the radio podcast. Then they
I
got like
will say they making me not want to watch BT though.
man, they be cracking me up on there anymore.
Every time the Good Brothers, I'm sorry.
Man, I
not
I just
mature
feel like
enough for the Good Brothers sense of humor. I'm not. I'm all set.
yeah, I feel you.
And I'm a fan of Will Ferrell, so that's saying a lot. Y'all OD. Y'all overdoing it.
You know, like
Overdoing
between them and the Dark Order, that's all it is, pretty much.
No,
you know
the Dark Order is nah, it's different.
Dark Order is wild.
I think the Dark Order is funny though. I don't know. It's a difference in delivering the comedy. I'm sorry, like Luke Gallows, like bro, you're old. No, I don't even chuckle. Like I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm like, oh man, like ugh. I stopped watching BT for that because I ain't gonna lie. Seriously, it was really making me not like the Good Brothers.
But when I also looked at the record though, from them going from all the they've been in
relax, sir.
more than anybody.
No, you relax, Cole.
More than anybody. Relax. Look, with the Good Brothers, they're the ones who've been in AEW and they've been in New Japan.
They dope.
And they're working and they're working Impact. So it's just like
I'm just saying, my wrestling fan, you know what I mean? Me being a wrestling fan,
the podcast for people like this is like the time and age where you're really like, and this is everybody in general. You know what I'm saying? We're living in that era where everybody's a walking billboard. You know what I'm saying? So like when you're not working for WWE, that's when you basically have your own shop. You're a freaking shop. Because every independent wrestler, and that's what I give Tony Khan credit for, he might take a little percentage, unlike WWE, who will take a big percentage and give you a little percentage. He'll take a little percentage, but he'll leave it up to you. You know what I'm saying? With pro wrestling tees, for example. All right, I'll design your shirts or whatever. I'll take my little 5% cut or 10% cut on the side. You know what I'm saying? And if that thing do $1 million or whatever, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? They work out their little things, but you know, with Tony, you're getting a way better cut than you are with WWE. They practically own your name and everything. Like you're getting
about the other brands.
You know? So yeah.
The other brands.
So that's the point I'm making. These other brands, they need to, aside from just looking into getting I'm just slouching you.
Oh man!
You know, you gotta sit in a throne, Cole. It's a throne, man. I guess.
He hurt my feelings.
Damn right I did.
Fuck both of y'all. Yo, bro, look at man. Cole got me sitting up straight and everything like a drill sergeant.
Look at his posture, right?
Posture up, soldier. Yo,
let's go, Cole.
The tribal chief over here, drill sergeant me. Nah, man. But yo, with the Good Brothers, the point I'm trying to make is like more of the wrestlers need to be doing that. Like, dang, only Danhausen and really the Good Brothers. I'm really seeing you got people like retired people, Conan, you know, Disco, Bubba Ray, Chris Jericho. How Chris Jericho? Never mind. I'm gonna leave Chris Jericho because he's the other brands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stick with it. All right. Who you sending in New Japan? It's a lot of wrestlers I want to see in New Japan.
I don't think nobody want to go to New Japan, bro.
Yeah, it's a bad timing. I remember Daniel Bryan wanted to go, but you know, the whole COVID scare thing.
No, I don't think nobody want to go to New Japan because as much as everybody want to wrestle, I don't know if they want to wrestle that much.
So why are they saying that? Daniel Bryan said the only reason why was the COVID thing.
Bro, when I looked at the records for how many matches wrestlers wrestled this year, like You got Omega and Reigns with like about 30 matches apiece, dang near. You got Kota Ibushi, Shingo, Ospreay. Even Ospreay was injured and he got like 80 matches. Shingo and Ibushi got like 120 matches. Sonata got like dang near 200 matches. Like, yo, they're slave working.
They
And
are
artists. They work the stiffest
strongest
style.
style, yeah.
It's like, bro, like, nobody want to go over there and get beat to death every day, bro. Like, yeah. Like,
All right. So like I said, it's Impact. It has to be Impact.
New Japan needs to though, because New Japan they really need to, because more though than Impact, that's what New Japan does have, is they have what AEW. It's gonna have that once it finally happens. Once you have someone defect from AEW that's considered an AEW original, that matters. You know what I'm saying? To WWE, but we haven't had that yet because it's so young. Everybody's just still there. No one's really got fired and went anywhere yet. You know, but you'll have a person like a Nakamura, and without a doubt, that's a New Japan made guy. Like he's already like you can't say that's a WWE guy.
No.
Like at all. Same thing with Finn Balor. It was a big deal when they came over to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give Kevin Steen and El Generico. I don't know about El Generico because they took the mask off of him, so he kind of really had to reinvent himself. But by the time that NXT got popping, people start to get more smart. At least like a broader audience start to get a little bit more hip to the independents, myself included. And then once Kevin Steen, it was a big deal. You know, so like he's one of the few, you know, like I can't even give that luxury to a CM Punk. And funny enough, I recall seeing CM Punk on TV. That I remember Ring of Honor used to have a little TV thing that used to come on right after ECW on the I want to say it was like the Sci-Fi channel or one of those channels. And CM Punk would come up on there talking this little straight edge stuff. I could not stand. As a person who I'm a teenager, man. This is like 2000, 2001 or something like that, 2002. Like,
I wanted to get high.
Square ass nigga, like I am not feeling this dude at all, bro. Yeah, but like even though I was a little bit aware of him, I knew like, bro, no one's following this like that. You know what I'm saying? Like only a small niche was following ECW like that. So like an even way smaller audience was following Ring of Honor. You know, so when he came through and them like, yeah, there might be a little bit, but it wasn't enough for people to be like, oh, he's a Ring of Honor guy, because he isn't big enough to like the mass audience for you to consider him a Ring of Honor guy. You know what I'm saying? He isn't selling out stadiums and, you know, like headlining and a big deal yet. You know, like I said that with a lot of people, man. Like even though people been on TV shows, it's different. That's what I want to see with Ring of Honor, because it's like these are Ring of Honor people. We should be saying, yo, this is a Ring of Honor person. But the only thing
Ring of Honor still having matches in a quiet room, though?
That's what I'm saying. They need to look in against some investors. Get a spot kind of like a Full Sail. Go to like a college university that has like a video program, like an editing. You know, like I'm sure there's one in like Georgia, for example. You know, I'm sure there's a film college in Georgia or whatever that can have like a little stadium or whatever with some hard cameras and everything. There's definitely spots in LA for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, you could find a little headquarter and then.
Sorry, yo, I love Ring of Honor, but bro, no, do not send Kevin Steen to a quiet room. The quiet room is done.
Impact like that?
Oh yeah, they still in a quiet room too, aren't they? Damn, Impact got better. Because I didn't even notice. I've been really into Impact lately. The whole Jay White thing is actually good. Damn, you right. Impact is in the quiet room.
It is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. New Japan's strong. When they had that last one with Jay White and I believe it had Moxley come down there to take on the Good Brothers, and God came out there to confront the Good Brothers, and there's a bunch of stuff on that. That was a lit. That was better than any Impact anything. So it's just like Impact, but Impact got the money. So just like there's something Impact got to change. I don't know what it is, but they do have the money at least. You know, they do got some good ideas with the whole Twitch and whatnot. They got a good roster. I don't know what they. Yeah, they just need a couple big names. Who would you give them?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Kevin Steen. And I'm telling you, and he's somebody I want to go to. But you have to hear, this is how you make him big name. First of all, we already know, and this is all bias aside, when Kevin Steen pops up on AEW, he's going to get a reaction. He's going to get a crazy reaction. So what I'm saying is, the Impact title has already showed up on AEW here and there. Christian, it don't have to be Christian because it might be later down the line. But I'm just giving an example. Let's say Christian is on AEW. All Kevin Steen has to do is pop up and attack whoever the current champion is. That storyline that everybody's excited for, Kevin Steen is back. Wait, where's Kevin Steen? He's on Impact. Go watch Impact. That's how you find Kevin Steen. That's how you get the WWE fans that love Kevin Owens, and that's how you get the hardcore indie fans that love Kevin Steen. You get an AEW and WWE fan. Kevin Steen is that guy, and he still can show up on AEW. The Forbidden Door.
He wants to go to AEW. Who doesn't want to work for Tony? Tony is like the coolest boss out of everybody.
So tell me, be realistic, because some people might say I'm being biased. So being realistic, out of the recent people that you hearing about to be released, who's a bigger name than Kevin Owens?
Yo, I'm being realistic. Let's be realistic. Let's take Kevin Owens off the table because you know he's one of the circle. He's one of the four. He's before Omega, if you want to be real.
If you Mount Rushmore. One of my favorite. That's the only time I get both of my top fives in one stable. Adam Cole, Kevin Owens. Now y'all see why I say that. This is where it started. Mount Rushmore.
He's the one I definitely don't see going there. If anything,
I don't want all of them in AEW. It's going to get too much. There's no new. They got too much new talent they need to push.
Well, let's take a couple of those people out. Let them go to Impact. But who I could see going to Impact and being fire for Impact, Johnny Gargano.
I don't think I think he'd be fire for them, but I don't think he's that name. Johnny Gargano name is not bigger than Kevin Owens.
Definitely not.
Like the reason why I say Kevin Owens, because at this point of time in wrestling, like people can say what I want, but Kevin Steen is a way bigger name than Kevin Owens. I'm saying, being realistic, if Kevin Owens left and Kevin Steen now debuts, he's going to be a bigger name than Kevin Owens. The reason why I say that, because Kevin Steen literally has the AEW fans. He's one of those people the AEW fans love because they're independent indie fans. They love him. And then people that love Kevin Owens, he got his WWE fans. That's what I'm saying. He is the best person to literally bring eyes from both parts of wrestling right now. They need that. Johnny Gargano's not going to do that.
Kevin Owens has to go. Now that you're saying what you're saying to me, it makes something even more. Kevin Owens has to go to AEW. He has to. I hate to say it, but he has to. And you know it's funny? Like right now, dang, I want to talk AEW.
I'm not even mad about it because I'm a Kevin. I wouldn't be mad. Like
Kevin Owens is the one out of all of them. Kevin Owens is the one out of all of them. Even though that would be huge. That would be huge for Impact. And obviously they got a working relation, so that's already would help.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why not bring Bray Wyatt? Give Bray Wyatt to Impact, bro. Bray Wyatt would be perfect over there. He would be perfect over there, bro. Like, let me look at Impact's roster real quick, man. Yo,
every match he says is going to be better if Kevin Steen was there. That's a fact. Every match you're about to say will be better if Kevin Steen.
Bro, Havoc. Yeah, I'm looking at the roster on on Impact Black Taurus, bro. Like Crazy Steve. These people look like they would make a good faction with Bray Wyatt. And then I just think about what no, not Suicide. I don't know about Suicide. Tommy Dreamer, that'd be a good one. I could see him doing something with him. XXL. No, I don't know about that, man. But yo,
stop, yo. I'm not mad at Bray Wyatt. The reason why I give you Bray Wyatt is because he's good for the eyes and stuff, but he's also good for Impact. I think what they're missing, like he adds a wow to their storyline. Like he's like he know how to like add something to story creatively. So
Impact
might be good.
Impact kind of like was the ones who fathered the cinematic matches, thanks to Matt Hardy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they've been missing since Matt Hardy's been gone. That was like their biggest thing for a minute, was those Matt Hardy matches. So like, if they could get Bray and have him with the cinematic and everything like that, and probably bring in like a Buddy Murphy and a Johnny Gargano. Like, we don't need Buddy Murphy on, even though I wouldn't be mad at Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black. They got great rivalry. I feel like Buddy Murphy, I feel like Buddy Murphy ripped too much off Omega. Like, we already got Kenny Omega in AEW. Like, put Buddy Murphy in either New Japan, or put him in Impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Impact. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody needs to go to Impact. That's how I honestly feel. I feel like Impact is the closest thing, especially they have talent that's top stars. And you can put your top stars over. That's another problem. Now, that's the only thing that scares me about Impact. Because what y'all showed me with Kenny, like, I don't mind Kenny winning on y'all show, but like, y'all did a little too much. Like, y'all was, no, I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all was making some of y'all stars like look little. Not even like, oh, that's a good match of fighting team. No, you made some of them look like, bro, like Impact is the smaller brand. Like, don't let you show that. Like, you supposed to show you competition. That shit was crazy. No, I hear what you're saying. I know the business. I was about to say. I hit you the biggest relax button.
I get what you're saying. It is, but I get exactly what you're saying. That it shouldn't be. You're supposed to be helping them, but you kind of, it's kind of condescending help. But man, the thing is, that's the point I'm making with the whole Roman Reigns. Damn, I hate to jump off topic. That's the point I'm making with the Roman Reigns and the Kenny Omega. Roman Reigns is number one wrestler.
No, we're not talking about Roman or Kenny. We're not talking about Roman and Kenny. Matter of fact, that was a good little chat. I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh my God.
We got to close this one out because, boy, the next episode, boy, it's 10:43, 11 o'clock we start.
Hey, yo. Ooh. Real quick, man, without spoiling anything, did you see NXT?
No.
All right. So I got to see. There's about to be a fatal four-way for the world title.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that after.
Okay, I'm about to check that out.
All right. Well, I'm going to start at 11 or 11 my time.
All right, bro.
All right. Relax.